Here is another foreigner destined to fail in the Philippines. Wana Wonderland says, friend is struggling to get hired in the Philippines as a French-speaking foreigner. What can he do? My friend has been in the Philippines for about 3 months now, is still not getting hired. He holds an alien certificate registration ACR I-card as a tourist while actively seeking a company that can sponsor his work visa. He's fluent in French and English and has been applying nonstop to remote or hybrid BPO jobs, especially bilingual roles, but still hasn't had any success. His goal is to stay in the country long term and work legally, ideally in a French-speaking support or sales position. He already has experience and has tried applying through job boards, referrals, and email applications. Is there any specific companies known to sponsor foreign applicants or advice on what steps he can take to improve his chances? Any help or insight would be really appreciated. Yes, here is some insight. Leave. Leave the Philippines. Go back to your home country. Get an online job. Then come back. It is nearly impossible to find any meaningful job or even worth working in the Philippines as a foreigner when you are on a tourist visa. You have to get the proper documentation, and good luck finding a company that wants to hire you just because you speak French. But this is not something I make up. This is a reality. Talgarant says he needs to stop trying to earn money in the Philippines. Earn remote 100%, or earn in his home country. Visit and save for retirement in the Philippines. Trying to earn enough in the Philippines is a fool's game. This person gets it. Kato X says, I'm guessing he's from a French African-speaking country. Usually I hear the hiring decision is made by countrymen, so could be some politics there. Also, the accent is most likely a huge factor. Just say it. His skin color. If he's black French speaker, he has almost zero chance. It's that simple. The Philippines is not like the West. They don't care about your feelings. They will simply say, hiring 18 to 25-year-old attractive woman. That's it, for example. And not hire black people just because you speak French. Sorry, but that's the truth. You have to work for a country or a company of your own country, hopefully earning currency abroad and spending in the Philippines if you work online. Most BPOs won't take care of the visa for an agent hire level. They would generally hire directly from overseas if they needed someone with that specific skill set, and it wouldn't be the agent level. Likely senior management and above only. His best option is likely applying as a freelancer via Upwork or similar sites and finding a client to support remotely. Good luck trying to compete with people living in very, very poor countries that do speak French. Yes, it's not going to happen because they'll simply underbid you. And now, in sites like Upwork, there's a minimum amount. Before, there wasn't, but now there is. So everyone is going to simply put $5 an hour, which you will not basically be able to live in the Philippines. There are so many problems with this situation. The biggest one being the fact that this man came to this country without any credible or reliable source of income. That is one of the biggest mistakes people make. They think their savings is enough, and in this case, this man had no savings. Seems like he thought he can come here on a tourist visa and just find a job. 3 months, and he's got nothing. And it's just the beginning. He's not going to find a job in the Philippines. Even if he does, it would be for pennies. What kind of life is that? Is this woman that he's after really worth it? I guess he thinks so. Hungry Substance says, trying to get employed as a non-citizen is not a wise decision. Best to become a digital nomad, learn some online skills. He can leverage on Fiverr or Upwork, learn about affiliate marketing, or start a YouTube channel. It's funny how people think having a YouTube channel somehow you could make a lot of money. There's only a small handful of people that actually earn a good enough amount through YouTube. There are maybe 10 to 20 popular foreign channels online that actually make enough money to live in the Philippines a decent life. There are many more making just about enough to maybe get by, but definitely it takes time to get monetized. It takes time to gain subscribers. It takes time to get views. And now the market is very saturated. Everyone is a YouTuber. And the same thing goes with online work. Online work used to be easy to find. Well, at least easier, because not many were skilled enough, had the equipment, the speed of the internet, so many other factors, or people simply didn't know you could earn online. Now there are countless videos, courses, everyone telling you how easy it is to make money online, but in reality, you have to find the perfect situation. It's unlikely that you'll find a job working online if you're actually living in the Philippines. French nationals here working in the Philippines have been hired by an international company for the Philippines branch. I have specialized skills with 12 years of experience with my industry, and this is why they sponsored me there. The process is long, 6+ months, complicated, and very costly for the company. It's unlikely that the company will sponsor your friend for an entry-level job. Now, having said that, I regularly receive French-speaking entry-level related to French embassy. Last one was for a teacher position for the French middle school in Manila. There are kinds of jobs can be sponsored. PM me if you're interested. Looks like some people are actually trying to help this person. May God bless their soul. But in reality, it's very unlikely. And maybe this person has a slight chance. But most of you that only have English as your language have almost no chance. At least this person is bilingual. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's very unlikely and extremely stressful. And you have to continue to apply for jobs, do not give up, and hopefully something happens for you. But it's very unlikely. And if you get these jobs, they pay you nearly nothing, which is not good, because I would recommend coming to the Philippines in order to improve your living situation, not to downgrade. It does not make sense to leave France, no matter how bad the situation is, to stop earning euros, to come to the Philippines and earn pesos. It makes no sense to me. But that's just my personal opinion regarding jobs as I see most people failing and having to go back to their home country. Yesterday's best comments for the previous video. We have Anna Cross. I made up a medical emergency that could only be done out of the country. I live in Japan now, where people try their best life, and it shows. To go from the Philippines to Japan was eye-opening. Absolute worst to the absolute best. It's simply not fair to compare Japan to the Philippines. There's no chance. Filipinos have zero chance of doing anything better than the Japanese. Only the English, perhaps. Tied for the best comment, Norman. You say, have you met her family? That is not always a good parameter of sincerity. When I had the Philippine experience, oh, her family was in on the farce. Or, to say long game, it is almost syndicate. Be careful. Take your time. If you won't listen and play the long game yourself, the truth will show itself. Yes, many families are involved. And there is no worse comment for yesterday. However, I would like to apologize for the background video, as all those women are clearly men, but some of you probably didn't even notice, because that's how low some men's standards are. Disgusting. This type of video is promoted in the Philippines. Thanks for watching. God bless.